Back Irish fans, Breaking Down Bruce Boys podcast. Nice win for Notre Dame on senior day. Good day overall for the Irish. 7 seniors were recognized, including Robby Carmody, who got a nice ovation at the end. Not exactly sure what his career will hold after this in terms of basketball and his Notre Dame career, but really nice gesture by the officials, Jeff Capel and Mike Bray, to let Carmody go out there, get an ovation that was well deserved for sticking with the program the last 4 years. And this senior class is a microcosm of what's good about college basketball. You stick the course even through the bad times. Now you're reaping the benefits with a good season like this, and Carmody gets that ovation. So really good to see for Carmody. I really hope he's cleared by next year, regardless of what team he's on. He definitely deserves to play high-level college basketball again. I'm not sure how possible that is, but I saw he got up before the Wake Forest game, so it's possible. I just really hope that it happens for him. But overall, a nice day for senior day. Good pregame stuff. 7 seniors were honored, and overall, all of them really contributed to the game. Trey Wertz had 3. Obviously, not a huge contribution, but hit a 3 in front of the crowd on senior day. Good to see. Prentiss Hubb had 6 assists and 5 points. Solid contributions. Dane Goodwin had 10. Cormac Ryan had 15, Paul Atkinson had 10, and Nate Laszewski led all scorers with 17. So solid outing for all the seniors, plus Wesley, who had 11 points. But it was really all-around effort for Notre Dame, and they kind of showed why they could be a dangerous team in the tournament. Obviously, Pitt, certainly not a team they're going to see in the tournament. Their offense was abysmal for a lot of this game. A lot of dribbling, not a lot of passing, not a lot of good shots being taken or shots being made. Pitt shot 26 threes and hit 3, shot 11% from beyond the arc. Partly Notre Dame, partly Pitt, and that's what happens when you play a team like Pitt in the dog days of the regular season, especially on your own senior day. So good that Notre Dame went out there, didn't really underestimate Pitt, didn't let them get into the game early and think that they had a chance. Notre Dame was kind of coasting throughout the entire second half. Well played second half by Notre Dame, especially their older guys. But solid outing for Notre Dame today. Can't ask for much more, especially capped off by the Robby Carmody thing at the end. And today was a good day. Clinched the 2 seed, probably clinched the NCAA tournament berth. I'll be doing an ACC preview show, ACC tournament preview show in a few days. Probably release that Monday. But Notre Dame helped themselves here. They're going to have a nice bracket, a favorable bracket for the matchups that they want. Virginia Tech, I don't want to spoil the preview show too much. Virginia Tech's going to be kind of a tough matchup. But then they're probably going to see Miami, assuming Duke beats UNC. And then Duke, UNC, and Wake Forest would all be on the other side of the bracket. So really favorable matchups for them past VT in the ACC tournament. And that's what they want. They control their own destiny here, made things happen. And there you go, 2 seed in the league with the win today. Didn't underestimate Pitt, came out with intensity and won the game. And that's really what you can ask for in the dog days of the regular season like this. The senior day obviously helped them a little bit, but a lot of teams would have came in here and kind of underestimated Pitt and let them make it close and maybe even win. A lot of past Notre Dame teams would have done that, especially when the tournament was on the horizon. Would have let a team like Pitt play spoiler, and this team didn't, although I think that's partly due to Pitt just being really bad also. But solid outing for everybody. Prentiss Hubb didn't light up the stat sheet. 6 assists was the big contribution. Kind of got Notre Dame through some of their stuff offensively. They did have some ruts. I thought they could use Atkinson a little more, but not a bad outing overall. Prentiss Hubb found guys, ran them through their stuff, played good defense, and had 5 points. Just glad he scored on senior day. Wesley didn't score all that much early. Did a nice job staying under control. Had that fast break dunk, and had a few assists also, 4 assists, and scored in double figures. It was senior day, though. This day wasn't really about Wesley, even though pretty much every other day has been. You're going to need Wesley the next few weeks. Today, you didn't need him much. You're going to need him then. I thought he was really good at kind of controlling himself today, though. Just didn't really take many bad shots. Made a really nice pass to Nate Laszewski down low, 4-6 from the line. Solid outing for Blake. And I think I've said solid a lot today, and that's kind of the word for today. This wasn't like a performance you're going to be like, oh my goodness, this team is a Sweet 16 team, but it's also not a performance where you're super pissed off at the end of the game like a lot of people were on Wednesday. They bounced back today, and It's about all you can ask for from him. Cormac Ryan and Nate Laszewski were the main stories today. Nate was 6 for 7 from the field, 3 for 3 from three, 17 points, 9 rebounds, and a block. Cormac Ryan also had that unbelievable block, had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 15 points, and started 5 of 5 from 3 before missing 2 at the end. Cormac Ryan can play like this, like he has the last few weeks. Notre Dame is really, really dangerous come March, and I'll have a lot of content out. One of those articles I was going to put out this week was about how Notre Dame's dangerous, so definitely check that out. But Cormac Ryan is a piece of that, and if they have a bunch of shot makers and Cormac Ryan and Trey Wertz are hitting, then there's not many teams that are going to shut Notre Dame down. At least they're going to have to get stops on their own, but Notre Dame could be really dangerous if Cormac Ryan and Trey Wertz shoot the way they have lately. His Trey Wertz splits have been really good lately. Also, I just looked after it got brought up somewhere, but Cormac Ryan hit some shots. Trey Wertz hit a shot. Dane Goodwin hit 2 threes. Nate Laszewski hit 2 threes, and it's about all I can ask for from a committee approach from Notre Dame. Nobody really shouldered the load today. It was kind of just free-flowing offense, relaxed, let everybody get theirs, and everybody got theirs today. Paul Atkinson did a nice job on Yulee, actually, and 5 for 6 from the field, 10 points. They didn't really need him all that much today. The turnovers were certainly an issue. Paul Atkinson had 5 turnovers, and I think he maybe got a little overwhelmed by John Yulee a little bit towards the end, but it doesn't matter today. It's 78-54. I think we've seen him handle himself well enough against good ACC bigs to kind of write this off. But Dane Goodwin still kind of struggling a little bit. Really got it going towards the end a little bit, and that's a good sign, but started out like 1 for 5 and couldn't hit much of anything. I think he hit like 3 of his last 4 shots though, and then 2 threes towards the end. But Dane's got to get going by March Madness if Notre Dame's going to win some games. And today was not a step in the right direction until the very end, and hopefully he can carry that over to Brooklyn later this week. But not a great outing for Dane Goodwin today. And not a awesome outing for anybody really except Cormac and Laszewski, but everybody kind of got theirs a little bit, and everybody did just enough to win outside of those 2 guys. So you'll take it from Notre Dame, and they put themselves in a position to where all they had to do was win this game. They didn't have to win it like this, and this certainly helps their resume too. But good to see the young guys in at the end. J.R. Konieczny hit that bank 3. Tony Sanders hit a few free throws. Tony Sanders did not look all that great. Zona hit a free throw. Elijah Morgan almost got something. I think it was a layup, but doesn't have a field goal record. I feel like he shot it, though. But the main story from the bench was Robby Carmody, obviously. Really great moment. And maybe the story of the day for Notre Dame is that Robby Carmody moment. And just all he's done for the program. I'll get more into kind of the seniors individually after the season when they decide what they're going to do in terms of coming back or transferring, whatever. But like I said, it's just a good moment for a senior class that Mike Bray has really leaned on over the last few years. And they're all finally reaping the benefits of it. And today was an example of that. So not too much else to say. I'll have a lot more to say in that ACC preview show coming out in a few days. And I'll be back Thursday with another post-game show after hopefully a win against Virginia Tech. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon. Peace.